one of the things that we did say to people was don't bring presents because just don't need one of those. What does she need? But we did, yeah, thanks Joe. We did ask people if they wanted to because both of us have been a little bit involved with the Hope Project, which is a project that helps over in Thailand on the Burmese border, and we've been involved with that and tutoring Karen children and things like that. So that's been close to our heart in the last year or so. And we said, look, rather than that, if you want to give towards that, that'd be great. We'd love that. So there's information over here on the bench and a box. If you'd like to put something in there, that's fine. If you don't want, that's fine too. TLC, the church here, is actually becoming connected with Croydon Hills Baptist Church. With that, we're getting involved, both the churches working together, and being able to do a whole lot of things over in Thailand on that border. So I'm hoping that's going to work. I'm part of the board that runs that and works that. So it's an interesting thing to be involved in and working with, and we just love it. So, and as I was talking, as Andrew might have gone, but talking just before about the challenge that there is tutoring some of the Karen children, and it's actually, although it's a challenge, it's actually really good fun. And Judy especially has found...
Oh, I can't even do year 8 maths anymore.
Couldn't do it when she was in year 8.
First place. But she's just loved it. She's got involved with baking things, making things, doing all sorts of stuff with the young girl that she tutors. So it's been a great thing for us. Jess is going to say a couple of things in a moment about Mum. I'm not going to say more than me. It's Jesse, a few words. But it is great to see Judy and have a 60. We've sort of got to that stage now where we sort of say, well, we're old fogies. Quietly fade away into the sunset. I've been saying that for the last 5 years. She's not saying it yet. It's spring chicken. When we make it your age, Joe, we've done pretty well. Can I just say two things about Judy? Three. I love her very much, that's the first thing. Secondly, she's a very... Here's the little love of our life at the moment. She's an incredibly, she's a very, very people person. And for me, that's the very fact that you guys are here and what's happening here shows that. She's great with people, loves to be with people, loves to do things with people. She's forever wanting to go have coffee with someone. It's an expression. Chris Hall knows all about that. And many others. And but that's part of the way that Judy operates. And it's a great thing because I think, for me, I don't know how she does it. But well, she's great with most people.
You're not laughing.
Yeah. Oh, it's the age thing. Thirdly, she's a great advocate. She does speak her mind, and for me,
No, not at all.
Wow. I speak my mind.
Yep. All the family hands.
That's not it, that's on it.
Certainly with all the family.
She does it in a nice way, though. She does it in a nice way.
The really good side of that is that she's able to advocate on behalf of people. So, for example, when the Karen people struggle with their housing and the real estate agent's not doing the right thing, Judy's straight down to the real estate agent, telling them straight what they should be doing, what they must do. And you can just imagine it's just sort of 5 foot Judy and the big real estate agent, no way. They know what they've got to do, and they do. They fix it. So that's a great side of it. The size and those things don't stop it. She just plows on straight into people and does it, and it's there's a great side to that. So it's been good. But I'm going to hand over to Jesse. Dad said he was going to hand a few words, but I think you went all right there.
Jesse's got a list, look at that.
I'm going to keep mine, try and keep it short and sweet, because I tend to get carried away with speeches sometimes. You know, people who might have heard me make speeches before, I tend to use analogies or different scenarios or things to explain someone. I'm going to go with one I've done previously. Jude's thankfully worn black and red today, so actually some good. We
Turn
didn't,
the mobile and let Cats hear this.
we didn't plan that, so which has been good. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, and some of you will be aware who these players are, and some of you won't, but I'll try and describe the sort of player they are through the sort of person Judy is. So I've come up with some Essendon players that I think their traits or their characteristics reflect Jude. I'm going to start with James Hird. Most of us would know James Hird.
Isn't he on drugs?
One of Jude's favourites. Qualities of Jimmy Hird, obviously a smooth mover. I think Judy's a bit of a smooth mover on the dance floor. Hirdy's now, for those of you who don't know, he's the coach of Essendon, and she loves watching over young ones. It's been a real, I don't know whether you say privilege or it's just been great watching her with Mackenzie over the last year, and I know Bree's been so thankful of the impact Mum's had with Mac, but just watching how she's been a grandma and those sorts of things, and also with hundreds of little nieces and nephews and
Hundreds.
those sorts of things. And the older ones as well. Yeah, and that's true, Bo, because another thing I had was her role at church with the YAFS groups or different people, and I'm sure she's mentored different people. I know she's mentored different people throughout her life. And that's something that James Hird does now, and that's the link. And I was saying this sort of links to the next one that and we were talking about Mum being funny, but she doesn't really know it half the time.
That's the problem.
She doesn't try, she actually is funny. And one of the things she came up with was she didn't want to be known as Nana or Grandma or those things, so she came up with this name called May May. And anyway, so I got onto through my mobile, I just googled what May May actually stood for, because I didn't know, like May May, what's this? One of the things is it's the name of a Taiwanese girl band. Another one, this isn't too good, it's another word for an evil spirit. It's another word for eyebrows. You know, me and Dad have pretty decent eyebrows, so maybe that's something. It's a name of a natural baby diaper cream. And it also means hey there, hot stuff in. I think that's the one she would be known as a hot Anna or something. Hang on to it, yeah. So where was I going with this? Funny. Jason Winderlich, he's a player for Essendon. Two links with him. This is just an aside. She had a knee injury when she was younger, and she always talks about that cut her sporting career short. She's been an amazing athlete and all these sorts of things, but she's been a great role model for me in sport. Not so much, yes, in the way she plays sport, but the right way to play the game. She coached me as a junior in basketball, but just knowing how to be the correct sort of person on the pitch, sportsmanship, those sorts of things, is something that I hold dear as a PE teacher now is important, I think, to pass on to myself to other people. But he's a fast player. She does have a fast, quick wit. I think she can have that at times, but again, it's a bit iffy. Heath Hocking is a player who's probably some of you have never heard of before. He's a player for Essendon who's one of those players that sort of doesn't really ever get noticed. He's one that lays a tackle and that's all he does, or he'll tag the best player from the other team. He doesn't really get noticed a lot. I think Mum has that sometimes. She can be a bit reserved. We know her sometimes as that over the top, exuberant sort of one, but she can be very reserved as well. I know that. And for me, I'm sure I don't notice a lot of things that Mum does, and I know what a great lady she is. And myself not being at the church that often over the last 5 or 6 years, I hear great stories from different people, like Bo Yelson's there, or different people say things, and I know know the impact that she'd be having on people, so sometimes goes unnoticed, like with the Koreans as well. Those sorts of things she does because she has a passion for helping people. I'm going to put Job and Tim Watson together, the two Watsons. This is my link for family. She is all about family, and it's great to see all the Coxes and Cocaine here representing, which is Dad's side of the family. And she's massive on family, always, and something I need to be better at. She's always saying you should be coming more often, those sort of things. It's harder as you get older and you know those things, but she is a very big family person, meets with her sisters a lot of the time, and brothers, and I know that's super important to her and to Nana. So yeah, that was my link there. I'm going to finish with Dustin Fletcher, because this is Mum's favourite.
Because he's old.
This is Mum's favourite player, yes. Dustin Fletcher is getting old, or is old. He's 37 and so is Mum. 37, she's getting old. 37 maybe, that way. But yeah, she's getting old, but Dustin Fletcher is a player that he's just that trusty sort of, you see him at the last second you think, oh, that person's got the mark there out in front, somewhere this arm comes and bang, it's a punch, and he'll clear it. Mum's very trustworthy and always there at the drop of the hat. And I know when I've had troubles in my life, and Bree, but I'm sure there's other people as well, Dad, Mum's always been straight there to pick up the pieces or to help out. A super Fletcher is an older player at the club now. I've talked to Dad a bit today, but he's just a role model, and I'm super grateful. And I know Bree said as well that just both Mum and Dad that have supplied the life for me and Bree, and for Mac, and continuing, just the role model that she is. Very humble lady, she's a good friend, and these are all the sorts of things I think of Dustin Fletcher when I think of him. I think of Mum as well. A great player, which she's a great mum, and I think he made the team of the century for Essendon. If there was a team of the century for mums, Oh, sorry. And I did. This sounds pretty crap because I found this on the ground at the footy. I put it on my scarf, but it is a Dustin Fletcher, so I had it on my scarf and I kept it, but I'm going to give it to you.
Cute.
It's only because he's too old to have a Dustin pin on his scarf now. He feels embarrassed.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster type of party, and I hope with the weather and everything, so we're up and we're down and we're coming and we're not, and we're anyway, everyone, well, thank you for coming, that's the main thing. It's been wonderful to share this with you and other little time we've had with other friends. I just adore you all, and that's why you're here today. And thank you so much, Bree, for the just superb work you've done.
What happened?
Chris is brown.
Well done, Lynn.
Yeah, Bree's done an amazing job in amongst working and looking after Mac as well. Thanks, Jess, for those wonderful words. That's beautiful. Treasure those. And Cliff, my little rock, my big rock. Great to have my nephews and nieces here. That's really wonderful, you guys. Come and have fun. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And the older nephews and nieces as well. Just wonderful. And the adopted ones now coming. And the brothers and sisters and Mum. Thanks, Mum. Mum's turning 80 this year, so yeah. Awesome. Thanks for all your support for all of them and for all of you. And I want to just leave this. When I was out with Ros Allen the other day, we found, I saw this card and this is what it reads. A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow. And that's about it. And that was William Shakespeare way back. So yeah, that's what you all are to me. So thank you very much, and looking forward to Ian. Though I do remember.
Yeah, good 60.
Oh no, I won't say that.
Mum asked me
That's
to
what
quickly
it-
say something
Oh,
so
yeah.
on behalf of all the family.
Yeah.
You can go at the front, Diane.
I'm hopeless. I don't know why you asked me to.
Just go out.
Get them all to chip in. Get all the coxes up to say a word or two.
She's a good sister to all of us. But we're lucky to have each other and have a big family, and we've had lots of laughs and lots of good times. And the girls do have some special times, and it doesn't mean that we don't love the boys.
We just, yeah, we just get left out, but that's
We're
okay.
able to have the opportunity to meet up during the day, and so we do. And, so thanks, Judy. She's always there, and she'll come and help us when we've got footy boots and you know, from operations or whatever. She'll always come and be with us. So thank you.
Okay, I think you can see that cake. It's just one massive chocolate.
Oh, sorry, I forgot
Needs
to
more
thank
candles.
everyone that have contributed towards the food and that sort today.
There you go.
And very much
Hop back. Oh, which way are you going?
Okay, guys, let's sing happy birthday.
Awesome, thank you